Hello there, this is my super fancy setup that I've been working for months and months on so that I can draw and show that whether I be drawing on paper or on the computer. So, excuse my scraping sounds, I just made coffee for myself that I'm going to enjoy well, probably after doing this video. So, let me put this here and maybe lean it for a minute and then stand this thing up. So, I don't know why I won't buy a selfie stick, well, because I don't take selfies, or like a tripod, but I figure I don't need to because I can make something work myself. Excuse me, my fingers in the way. Maybe next time I should start this after the setup's all done. I don't know. Might be a good idea. Anyway, I think just be able to see the screen pretty well from here. Yes, you can see it and I can see it, and that's what's important. Anyway, so this is very much a mom and pop homebrew kind of thing we're doing here, because those are the kind of resources I have. I made the stand at my work where I do work with sheet metal, and look at that. And yeah, anyway, I've got a weight holding down this angle, and I've got a little clamp thingy holding up the phone. So anyway, here we go. I know I said I was going to be working on Superheroes Get Hungry 2 stuff, but I also wanted to be working on other things, like today. I just published, let me see if I can pull it up. I just published a blog post called Roasting Star Wars The Force Awakens. And it's all about the things I didn't like in Star Wars The Force Awakens. And this is inspired by the fact that I really loved The Last Jedi, and I still do, and I'm very impressed by it. And it's my favorite Star Wars thing right now in existence. So anyway, as this says in the blue here, The Last Jedi got me thinking about Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I worried that I was somebody who would hate the sequel trilogy, and I'm especially sensitive to that because I'm not a prequel hater. I really enjoy the prequels. They came out, well, they're good movies and they have a good story, and I like them, and you don't have to, and that's okay. But I wanted to address the fact that I don't like The Force Awakens, or like half of it, in kind of a fun way. So I'm writing a whole series about the good and the bad, the light and the dark of how I perceive these things, these movies. So I'm toasting the good ones that I like, and I'm roasting the bad ones, or the negative elements of each movie that I don't like. So anyway, this was my art that I came up with for the post image, because I like the graphic, having the graphic to pull somebody into what you're reading, and I put interesting text on here and like a star field and stuff. So I'm basically going to modify that. I've copied that, and I'm going to make a version for The Force Awakens, or not The Force Awakens. Yeah, for The Force Awakens. But I guess, is this going to be the good things about The Force Awakens or the bad things? I'm not sure. Let me rename that. I guess I should probably write the good stuff about The Force Awakens next. So I'm going to do, let's see, it's 2018 now, so we'll go 2018 Star Wars toasts. Yeah, toasts, and then The Force Awakens. Okay. That's what I'll call that. That bad boy right there. I'm going to give it a draft name as well so that I can save different copies of it so that I don't have to waste my time reworking. All right, here we go. So I'm going to open this up and start editing it, and you can just kind of see my process here. I don't know that this will be super exciting, but it's interesting to me anyway. I do a lot of stuff with Microsoft Paint. It's a pretty good application for making things happen that you want to. So because of transparencies and stuff, I'm going to set that to black too, and I'll probably end up covering all of this. But what positive things should I say about The Force Awakens? I think I'm going to change this thing The Last Jedi got me thinking about. It's true, but that's kind of been my whole thesis statement for, I don't know, the last while. So I think that's kind of unnecessary. I should change that to something more interesting. I think right now I want to start talking about the fact that I don't hate The Force Awakens. It's just the first half of it, up until you get to the Rathtars, the first half is good. The first half is okay. The first half is good. I like the first half. I like the introduction of Rey. I like Ben's or Kylo Ren's confrontation with the old man, with Max von Sydow. I know the actor's name, but I don't know the character's name. Come on, buddy, get it together. The actor was called Max von Sydow, which I've said twice now, but that's not really what I wanted to focus on. I wanted to focus on, on his character, Lor San Tekka. There we go, Lor San Tekka. So right now I'm drawing the Starfield. Anyway, so Lor San Tekka, interesting guy. He shows up in a comic book with Poe Dameron, and Poe Dameron is looking for him at first, and then he finds these two giant monsters that pop out of an egg, and there's this cult of possibly Force-sensitive people who are protecting the egg and guarding it, and this creature of light and this creature of darkness comes out of it. And I thought it was cool because it kind of portends Rey and Kylo's confrontation, and the fact that he's this creature of the dark side and she's this creature of the light side, relatively speaking. And it was kind of cool because it reminded me of an Ultraman or a kaiju battle, which is giant monsters from Japanese shows. Anyway, I thought that was neat. But let's see, what good things should I say about The Force Awakens? I guess I'm going to change the title over here to Toasting The Force Awakens. That's kind of an important thing to get down. Let's see, last time I did yellow and it was open with the black. Did I like how that looked? Let's see. Okay, so actually composing all this took a lot more brain energy than I assumed it would. But I've decided I'm going to go with this. I might change the text here and here to something more readable. I'm going to test out some text right now. These are all quotes from characters of the movie. Rey and Finn both say this. They reassure themselves that they could do stuff, which is really great. Poe, smart Alec, he does this to Kylo. Rey also says, "Don't give up hope," and Han says, "Move Milker," which is definitely one of the best things to come out of Star Wars. I was really disappointed that those sea creatures on Ahch-To, on the Jedi Island where Luke was, were not called Move Milkers. But I'm gonna try to push Pablo Hidalgo and maybe even Steele Saunders of Making Steele Wars to have a movement happen in the Star Wars community for those things to be changed to those names. So, anyway, just real quick, I want to remember the name of this font I'm using right now. This is weird font, so I have that name for future reference so I don't lose it, because it's a pretty great bubble word font. Let me move this back a little further. There we go. All right, so I should probably still, I almost messed that up. I should probably still go with blue for the, no, maybe I'll do different colors for the, oh no. Oh dear me. I just messed up those text bubbles. That's okay. I can get it back. The only thing is I'm going to want to make that black. Okay, so then I'm going to have to try out text. Let's do the quotes first. So you can do this. So let's go here. All right. Let's see, what text I was using Cambria for a lot of it, and I liked the way it looked. It was solid. Let's see. I like Calibri. I like Calibri. Calibri's a good one. So I'll just rewrite those. Who talks first? And put my parentheses. Okay. So in writing the article, which is out now, about the negative stuff, that me roasting the movie, The Force Awakens, I use quotes from the film for my headings for basically every topic. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in everything, but one thing I do like about The Force Awakens that you don't get to see really is that all the names of the scenes are really good. They make a lot of sense, and they're very catchy, and it's oh, that's interesting. Anyway, it's just a dumb thing. Probably because I'm obsessed with writing, and making writing really good and work is why I think that's so cool. because I'm a big dork, basically. And writing is the thing that animates and excites me. So anyway, so I got those done. I'm going to go up and pick this blue text and do Calibri over, well, I'm going to do it down here and then move it up. Get out of the way. And go back to size, like 200, I think, is what, no, that was 100. That's what it was before. So, and I'm going to pause again. Okay, so I have that pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to make some adjustments. I'm going to paste this up here and then make some adjustments. I like everything to be symmetrical, whatever. I think that works fairly well, although these are not in alignment now. So, I know this is very exciting. But this kind of stuff interests me. I really like behind the scenes things. Maybe the fact that this is how exciting this is, though, means that I won't do behind the scenes stuff in the future when I do bigger projects. Who knows? No, I like behind the scenes. It's definitely something to carry forward into the future. And these, I guess I'll just space them out evenly. What I should do is this. Kind of separate them by line. Moof Milker, that's so great. I was thinking about what the like actual adult equivalent of Moof Milker would be, and it's not very nice, but it's funny. And by adult, I mean, like, you know, R-rated language, because I think that's probably what that's supposed to represent. Anyway, so on the other one, the hashtags I had were like real sand and stuff like that, and those were things I didn't like. I don't know if I'm going to carry that through or just do quotes from now on, but I definitely don't like... It's very strange. The video stopped recording. I don't know if there's like a 12-minute video length limit, or if perhaps it thought I was inactive because I wasn't touching the screen or moving the computer at all. It was definitely weird, but whatever. I'm sliding this into position, and I have it set as transparent right now, so I need to... No, I have it set as opaque, so I need to make sure it's transparent so you can see the star field behind it. And there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. It's simple, but it's cute, and it gets my name out there. It's got the name of the blog, nice and bold, and it's got my name as well. The video got cut off again. I'm going to have to do a lot more of this before I'm 100% solid in my skills at work in the video. But that's okay, because I'm here to learn, and failure is an excellent teacher, as I have learned from Luke Skywalker. So, anyway, yeah, I'm pretty much done for now. I'm just putting the finishing touches on this thing, and then I will be saving it because I like what I put here. I don't know if I'm going to change my little M logo color for every single one or just have it be blue for now, or what. But there we go. This is everything I love about The Force Awakens. And that's it. So look forward to that article. I hope you'll enjoy reading it. You can like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.